am Sinjin Rasmani. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my den. Tonight we're continuing with Mass Effect 2. I mean, that should be self-obvious, self-evident, whatever you want to say. Yeah, since that is the title of the stream after all. So, yeah, let's bring it up. Let's get going. Let's get going. Nothing to chat about, nothing to do. Let's see. Try to advance the plotline. I have everybody. Everybody recruited except for. Oh gosh, Legion. So, oh yeah, and I got stuck on the collector ship. That's where I left off last week. So. Doo-doo-doo.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
No shit.
Tower softened it for the Turians.
How many ships are there?
Be aboard, if they're still alive.
Yeah, not likely. They're goo. They're goo, my dude.
Containers on Horizon, but these are empty.
It must have been horrible, trapped in these pods, helpless, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
They're goo, my dudes.
What happened here?
Look, Ashley's armor.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
They must have been used for testing. If they were a control group, they would have been discarded at the end of the experiment.
Yeah, that's... It barely looks like bodies.
Death, like being a test subject for twisted aliens.
I know you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Tally. That's... It's pretty monstrous. These are intact bodies and not...
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own? EDI, I'm uploading the data from this.
Very likely.
If you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I don't know their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My God. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster. But there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes. Reduced heterochromatin structure. Elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them. No species should have to suffer through that. Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel.
What the hell is going on with my face? It's so freaking distorted. Ooh, I get the assault rifle now? Nice. I do like having an assault rifle. I would have... Maybe I should have thought about that a little bit more because I forgot about it, but yeah. I'm not that all that great with a, you know, sniper rifle. I'm okay with it, but definitely could be better. Medic. There we go. Cooling laser class. I don't... Okay, I haven't used it yet, so I don't... The avalanche, cryo round technically used to modify standard weapon slugs. The cooling laser collapses the ammunition to a bow's height. Condensated mass super cooled. Alright, let's try it. Maybe I won't hate it. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Look, on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
There must be hundreds of them. How many do you think are full? Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Or they've already been turned to goo, my dude. Oh, well. Maybe we want to do this. Wee, that. Like that amount. Excuse me.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it too.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked EDI to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. Exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Probably because it's the only ship.
Watch your back.
Unless they confirm there's more than one collector ship. I don't... If they were, why didn't they show up in the third game?
Keela.
They could take every human in the Terminus systems and still not have enough to fill these pods.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
A bit. And they called this a frigate at the beginning of the game? Something this big would be like a dreadnought. Well, maybe not a dreadnought, but it's certainly more than a frigate.
There.
Dreadnought's more about
Look
how
like
much
some kind of
weapons and
Where are the
along with the size.
crew? Careful, Shepard. Something doesn't feel right about this. EDI, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
Uh-oh. You downloaded a virus, Edie. Where's...
That can't be good.
You'd think the
What the hell?
supercomputer AI would have a firewall and a antivirus.
The overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
We need a little help here, EDI.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system.
You don't say.
it done fast, Edie.
We've got incoming hostiles.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I noticed that.
Ready to fight.
Custom shot ready.
Oops.
Come on, Edie. Speed it up.
Deploying combat drone.
Direct intervention is necessary. My attacks will tear you apart. We are your genetic destiny.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
One less to worry about.
Are you serious? There's no heat clips over here? Oh, shit.
Firing a high-impact shot.
Our power is unmatched. My attacks will tear you apart.
Okay.
Soften them up.
Your form is fragile.
Edie, get us out of
So is yours.
Simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
Here they come again.
Oh, I need unity, huh?
This should soften them up.
All right, let's get some heat clips.
Shepard, you must manually re-establish my link to the command console.
I'll do that. I just gotta get reloads. Oh, look at that. Power cells. Yay. Okay, so boop, boop. Let's
Shepard, you
go.
must manually re-establish my
Yes, I understand, Edie. Thank you.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
No, you don't.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
Oh,
Why would he send us into a trap?
because he's a dick.
Son of a bitch sent us right into collector hands.
We should have known this would happen. Cerberus can't be trusted.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Well, thank you.
Let's move.
Let's spank some collectors. Woo!
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
This form is fragile. Yeah. Okay.
Not a sweet control. They are vermin.
All right. Let's. Oh shit. Why am I hitting my own dude?
Assuming control of this form. Neutralize Commander Shepard. My attacks will tear you apart. Will no cage. This body does not die.
Ah shit! Get out of here! Yep. Waited too long. I think I got hit by an abomination.
Look out! That one hit!
Intervention is necessary. I will direct this personally.
You direct it personally, and you don't do so well.
One less to worry about. Scratch one!
Yeah, that's definitely what hurt me.
This should slow him down.
Yeah, there they are. Is there any more? No, no more. All right. Bottom, 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 bottom.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Why, thank you. Wow, look at that. Oh shit. Oh shit. I hate those things. Let's try this. I've never used it before. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done it like that. I probably should have used something else.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Alright, let's go. Bullshit. Oh, well, I think I just killed myself doing that. A little too close. I should have did something else. Oh well. I should have taken a different heavy weapon.
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
Oh, come on, Tally, don't be like that.
Concussive shot ready.
We need to try something else.
Let's try this again.
Spot the target.
I'll take the shot.
Rotate him. Good turtle. Didn't work.
Alright. Could have sworn I saw. There they are. Okay, so I didn't have to hold it down like the like the singularity gun. So that was my mistake. Okay. Oh, what a tease.
We've got a problem here.
A temporary setback on Firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through Firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came in.
We must be getting close to the end. We can use this.
We can try.
Hostiles up ahead.
Oh, that's just. That was just chunks.
Soon control this foe.
Pop that nose away.
Go for the optics, Chiquita. I love Dematic. Oh, now I need a different gun. But I don't. But I really don't. Well, I need some. Could you really use some heat clips?
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
This should slow him down.
Come on. There we go.
Go for the optics.
All right, let's go. Oh, there's my rod.
Have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people.
Why am I running from the back end? The freaking airlock's right next to Joker. Oh wait,
Can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out
I
of here.
came from the docking bay.
Anywhere that's not here.
That's not a destination.
Mass Effect core.
Ba-boom, ba-boom.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. I figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Yeah, that asshole. Can I hang up on him? No. Damn.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
Edie told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
Yeah, but you lied.
But we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a
And you
fight,
did.
but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't.
Yeah, but it would have been easier to spring a trap if you knew there was a fucking trap, dumbass. You're too manipulative.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways.
Oh, you're so full of shit.
I wouldn't have
Excuses.
let you in if I didn't think you would succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As
No, they're
much as we try to
not.
avoid
No, they're
decisions
not.
need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I was just on the collector ship. Why didn't you say anything about finding their IFF?
As I said, Edie just confirmed it. Besides, you wouldn't have had time to find and extract it. But we have options.
There's a dead Reaper.
This team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I get the feeling this isn't going to be a simple swing by and pick up our package.
We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no...
Don't want to do that yet,
to commit more...
because that's the last thing you want to do is... Don't want to do the Reaper ship, because that locks you into the end.
I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
EDI, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
He tries something like that again, and the Collectors will be the least of his problems. EDI, are you sure this IFF is going to work?
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel.
That can't be right.
That's...
EDI doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
Sovereign did.
They're just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the Collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Exactly.
That IFF. I say, why wait?
Because you're an idiot.
Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Keep acting up, Jacob. I'm gonna send you through the vents. That sounds bad. Oh no, 7 Renegade. Alright, bam. Excuse me. Hard shields. Back damage. That cooldowns, alright. Damn. Nope, nothing there. Well, I still have a long way to go. Alright, so I have... Let's see here. Okay. Alright, yeah, I got it. Okay, so I have to talk to Samara and Tali. Yay.
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
That sounds like more than just professional concern, Kelly.
You're more than just my commander. You're my friend.
Edie brought you back to me. If she had a body, I'd give her a big hug.
I'm standing right here. Where's my hug?
Gotta flirt with the help.
Welcome back, sir. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
How's the crew?
Anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Tali seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Samara would like to see you in observation on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
No. Let's go. Thank you for feeding my fish.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
You just told me that, thank you. What the hell? Yeah, poor Tombs. Yeah. They treated me like a rabbit and you're working for them? I don't really blame them. That's kind of a betrayal, but... Alright, let's go. Samara is that. He's there. I think. No. Okay, that's Thane. And I still don't have Thane's mission.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
As much as, you know, as flawed as Mass Effect 3 is, it does the whole atmosphere that Mass Effect 2 does a whole lot better. I mean, Mass Effect 2 is a better game, but the atmosphere in Mass Effect 3 is far more desperate. Oh, yeah.
I must ask for your help.
She has a nice booty.
It is not easy.
I don't know why people think Red has such a great ass in this game. It's, Samara's was much better.
It's alright. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega.
Omega!
Is a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Alright.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
Not proud of it.
There was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2
And that's retconned in the next game.
The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure. but not a sympathetic one.
Very true.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
Yeah.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Marinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
You said this is genetic.
Oh.
How many
3.
children do you...
Marinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free,
Oh my.
but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds
Yeah.
of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me.
No.
Let me find my long-lost daughter and kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Yep. I like Samara. I wish she was in the next game. She's actually one of my favorite characters. Sad and tragic.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
Wow.
Training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
Yeah, Hanar.
Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
I don't know. What's the movie that they have in universe? Blasto?
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
Hanar sound like whips.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
That's a quite...
Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Yeah.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... laser symbols on the skull. One finger twitch. Dies. The smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Alright, let's go talk to Tali. I think I'll do a loyalty mission first. Maybe, let's see.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute.
How would you...
Thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Woohoo!
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Eek.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. She had good
Already asked that.
The Batarians were contracted.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Right, let's, okay, so we got everybody. Okay. Alright, so we got, everybody still needs things. Still need things, loyalty mission, and that's really what's left of the game is just loyalty missions and a lot of the other side quest crap. Wrong one. Launching probes. But I'm also going to check this entire area out. Just might as well. Okay. Launching probe. Did I get them all? Yep, I've got them all, so let's...
I have detected an anomaly.
So yeah.
Repeat, there's a piece of crap mech on this planet.
Scans have found something.
Why do I? I'd rather have something other than a flash grenade, but whatever. Do I want to go? Full field. Alright, what do we want? AI hacking? Why not? Oh, this one. Yay.
I'm detecting a large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
All right. Power drain. What the hell? No, 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 no. Holy shit, it's auto-saved here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh well, I guess I'm using Samara.
I'm detecting a large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Okay. Boom. Boom. Come on, let's go. Convenient that they keep power cells all the way on the way. It's about to power down again. Alright, let's go get the power cell. It's not abandoned anymore, come on. I feel like this is almost like an escort mission. All right. Well, so much for that. It's a big chunk of green stone. Straighten that camera out. There we go. All right.
You've received a new message at your private terminal.
Fine. Having consulted with my colleagues, I have privilege to request your. Oh boy, awesome. Probing away. Out here, I am the alien, therefore I do the probing.
Launching probe.
That should have been the title of my stream. Out in space, I'm the alien, I do the probing.
Probe away.
Alright. Probing away my butt every day. Sorry. Probing away your butt every day.
Probe launched. I have detected an anomaly.
You don't say. I almost.
I have found something.
Okay. What have you found? Rolling away at your butt every day. You got me hanging out the airlock. That's it's an old 80s song that I co-opted for that little ditty. Ba-da-ba-ba. Should I come back because the generator is offline? What the fuck? Okay, I could have sworn I activated it. There we go. Going on again. Okay. Am I missing something? There we go. Okay, not. Okay.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
All right, let's see. There wasn't anything here, Kelly. You lied to me, Kelly. You must get a spanking now, Kelly. What am I doing? Looking at the, let's get this. No. It's like, mouse pointer is just gonna stick here right in the middle of the screen. Yay. At least it's there for me. I don't actually have it picked up by the OBS. Ooh.
Probe launched.
Whoa, look at that.
Probe away.
Look at, oh boy, nice.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Fuel reserves at 50%.
Oh no, what shall we do? Okay, oh, there it is.
Probe away.
Probing away. Help Jack with. Firewalker is such a bad DLC. Ugh. Should we? Let's see here. So, let's check. Let's squad. Do I? Am I high enough to actually have a? Be able to convince them? A little bit hot. Maybe I should have used more Paragon options. Alright. Let's do Garrus first. Plus I can, hopefully I can rebuy my fish now. My fish that died. Am I gonna have to go to, I think I have to also go back to Ilium to buy a few things, but I still haven't done Miranda's mission yet. Blah, blah. Okay, sorry, Talia. I meant to bring you on the last one, but
I've found references to a forger named Fade in C-Sec crime reports, Shepard. Perhaps that is a good place to start looking.
maybe. You humans are all racist. You're an asshole.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you board the shuttle with that.
But this is a ceremonial item of my people.
Sir, it's a 15-centimeter serrated blade.
You humans are all racist.
Can I help you, sir?
That's so today.
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
I'm gonna have to come back later with Legion. Damn it all! I think it's this way.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Is it now? Yay! I didn't buy Sovereign before? For shame. For shame.
Maybe a fish then?
What? Why? It's a fish. Fish have nothing to do with the Citadel. Besides, it'll be...
Maybe I don't have a...
The time that you have to spend with a fish.
Oh, is this the lifespan talk? I'm not having the lifespan talk.
Maybe I have to go to Omega. Does Omega sell fish? Because my original batch of fish did die. Since I didn't buy Sovereign, I'm wondering if...
Those talks we had on the elevators.
No.
Come on. Remember how we'd all ask you about life on the flotilla? It was an opportunity to share.
This conversation is over.
Tell me again about your immune system.
I have a shotgun.
Maybe we'll talk later.
The colony of Mindoir has won the right to use Commander Shepard's likeness on its colonial seal.
What the hell?
His family was killed in a slaver attack, but Shepard has maintained ties to the colony.
When did I sell my likeness? Where's my royalties?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Oh, I still haven't bought everything. Okay. I'm glad I came back. I forgot I didn't buy everything. I was probably broke ass bitch then. Probably should go back to Omega then. Hey, want to get punched again?
An independent inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs and testimony by an apparent Cerberus scientist. A researcher known only as Dr. Wayne has been promised immunity and has suggested Cerberus may also be tied to the death of Admiral Kahoku several years ago.
Oh, yeah, they most definitely are. That's one of the reasons why it bothers me so much at work with Cerberus in this game. It's like, I know not everybody did all the side quests, but I did. And Cerberus is absolutely monstrous.
Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun. And you can install it on an Omni tool.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, let's dance. Too bad you can't turn your corner, pan your camera around so you can take in the sweet, sweet moves. Yeah, I think this is the only one you can get absolutely hammered at.
What will it be? I want the strongest thing you have.
Easy
And guaranteed it.
Okay, for you, something special.
Blech. I really need to stop doing that. Now, where's my car? Alright, that's... Alright, Ruffle Mound. There's...
Heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever been up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They're all racist.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
Okay. And there you go.
Shepard, are you looking to continue your education? It's one thing to know how to shoot a gun, but do you have the career skills to deploy and manage?
If the advertisement ever happens like that, yeah, just end it. End it all. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am. Okay, there's Bradley. Zakharka.
Please, you have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's for a date.
Fine. Asari honey marinade. Made at an Ardat Yakshi monastery by sad, tortured blue souls. Too sweet for a real connoisseur, but anyone willing to date you will probably be impressed.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, thanks. I love being insulted. Okay, so I came in through there.
Yes?
I'm trying to find a local forger. He goes by the name of Fade.
He fades away.
I know him. The alias, anyway. He's been a thorn in the network division's side for the last year. He works with the Blue Suns.
Where can we find him?
If I knew that, he'd be in a cell. Best I can do is put you on the trail. There's a warehouse in the marketplace. Some of Fade's contacts work out of there. Go ask them some questions. Gently, of course.
Why haven't you been able to catch him?
Whoever he is, he's damn good at avoiding CSEC. I think someone on the inside's feeding him information. Either that, or he's got access to our databases and comm channels. I don't know which is worse. But you're outside CSEC. Maybe you can nail his ass.
Yeah, maybe I can, because
Anything else, let me know.
I know who he is.
How'd you end up working on the Citadel?
I started with the Alliance way back when, but the traveling was killing me. It's a shitty life if you're trying to raise a family, seeing your kids every 6 months. I joined CSEC so I could stay in one place, put down roots.
You like life here on the Citadel?
Life here is good. Hell of a lot different than life back on Earth. I miss the food mostly. You just can't get sockeye salmon here on the station.
You ever get back there?
Earth, every couple of years, less and less all the time. But when I finish my stint with CSEC, there's a nice little place in the foothills I'm going to retire to. Not that I'm retiring anytime soon.
I should be going.
Yep, you never make it there. I don't remember where you. I think it's this way where you find the guys that you talk to about. Who's there fish up in the lake? They're like, no. Why would you even think that? Dum dum. All right.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
Of course. Itadakimasu! Yoroshimasu!
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Yeah, I've had ramen. I've had good ramen. I've had bad ramen. Yeah.
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Woohoo!
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
Is this the same woman that was pregnant in the first game?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I like all the stores on the Citadel, apparently. Shit. I need to do more shit.
So which tech module are we supposed to get?
With confusion. I thought you knew.
What? No. All I heard Varanus say was, pick up a module.
Yes. Jester enthusiast.
The Omnigel modulator's heatsink, right? That's why he asked us to go to Saranus. So is it a heatsink module, or a whole new Omnigel module that has a better heatsink?
Politely. Continuing to ask will not cause me to suddenly know.
That's true. Let's go back up. Yeah, the technician, nothing. Well, I'd order some ramen, but...
The meat isn't fresh out here, but you won't find any better dried seaweed on the station.
Yay? So don't, don't, order the sushi. Alright, let's see here. We'll have to run back down there and go to the warehouse so I can learn about Fade. But let's get the fish thing done. Why not? Just... At least not them.
For 10 credits, we offer data protection for any game we sell. If the copy protection ever malfunctions, you can download a new copy free.
Wow. Wow. I have no idea where they are. Oh well. Well, screw it. It's not a big deal.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Let's do the fadeaway. It's not you. It's not you. Not you guys. Not you either. You're the guy that insults the human. Oh, screw this.
Welcome back, Shepard. The Zakera Ward Marketplace provides shopping and storage space for the less privileged residents of the
That's
city.
all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a
No. There's... who gives a shit? Well, I could...
This looks like the place.
Look, it took me a long time to get this refund. It's a Cision Omnigel converter. He said there'd be one waiting for me.
Do you have a service order?
No, I got the refund, made the exchange, and then he said go to the warehouse.
Dude, give up already.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink hit the spot right now?
Not really. You don't look that friendly.
Fade, you're not quite how I imagined you.
Looks can be deceiving. So, which one of you wants to disappear?
I'd rather see you make someone reappear.
That's not a...
Not the service we provide.
Make an exception. Just this once.
Damn it. Quick! Shoot them! Shoot them!
Too slow.
Damn it.
Why do I even bother?
We're looking for someone. A client of yours.
Not mine. I'm not Fade. I just work for him.
Never get a shoot of Volus.
I knew it.
Well, then maybe you'd like to tell us where to find him.
Yes, of course. He's in the factory district. Works out of the old prefab foundry.
I know the place.
Oh, he's got a lot of mercenaries. Blue Suns. Harkin thinks they're protecting him.
Harkin.
Who the hell is Harkin?
I know who Harkin is.
We work together, sort of.
He got fired from CSEC a while ago. But he still knows the systems.
Interesting. But it changes nothing. We still need to find him before we can get to Sedonis.
Well, let's go pay Harkin a visit.
We'll need to go to the transit station. I can get us to him from there.
Well, actually, I didn't use Harkin in the first game, so I probably didn't know, technically.
Sure, but if we don't find Harkin, we'll be back for you.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Good, that's all. That's all. Amazing. Anything interesting around here? Nope.
Just talked to him on the Wards Market. He sent me here. Come on, why do I need a service order?
The Wards Market? Why would you come to a Zakera Ward warehouse?
He said they're out of stock and I should go here. He didn't say anything about a service order.
Without a service order, I really can't help you.
Ugh.
Bureaucracy. Corporate bureaucracy. Factory disk. Bam! Oh no, it's Blue Suns. Time to shoot him.
There he is.
Shepard?
Do I know him?
Stand there! Stop them! Stop them!
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Harkin, we'll find you! Like fire! Concussive shot ready. Can't target.
I can target him.
Want some more?
Glad it felt good one last time, buddy.
And stay down.
Alright, let's see.
Combat mode.
Rerouting power.
Oh, that was a nice shot, wasn't it?
Look out!
Rerouting power. Rerouting power. Member offline. Hostile forces have engaged. Missile. System online. The plan.
Okay, they're all gone. All gone. Chiquita looks so forlorn and rejected.
Harkin's in here somewhere. I can smell him.
Oh, with that nose of yours, I doubt it.
Hostiles up ahead!
Oh, hello. Oh, shit. That's what I get for... I'm paying attention to my surroundings. Whee! Yeah. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Come on, Shepard. Whoa, that was cool. It's not very nice to interrupt somebody while they're hacking. Let's try this again. Oh, they locked me out, the sons of bitches.
Getting close.
No, it's not fair. Let's see. My credits are still not great. I still need a bunch more to get that one last bit.
Heads up! There we go! Shields have failed.
Oh shit. Oh god, Tali, you're gonna get me killed. Oh, da 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 da.
What the hell is Harkin up to?
What's he not up to?
You worked with Harkin at CSEC?
Yeah, he was a pain in the ass back then too. But I'm in no mood for his games. If he doesn't cooperate, I'll beat him within an inch of his life.
You seem to be getting tense, Garrus.
Harkin may know why Sidonis wanted to disappear. If so, he knows why we're here, and I don't want him tipping Sidonis off.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, what's going on?
Did you see that?
I saw something.
He's getting ready for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real criminal now, working for the Blue Suns. I should just shoot him on sight. But I need him alive, so I won't do any permanent damage. Just enough to loosen his tongue.
You don't need him hurt to get what you want.
Don't worry, Harkin. He'll talk long before I can really hurt him.
What do you think Harkin's got waiting for us in there?
Not sure. It looks like an industrial complex. Heavy machinery. Could be anything. Something's in there. Probably more Blue Suns. Harkin's kind of trapped himself in a corner. He must have something in store for us.
What are you gonna do to Harkin if he won't cooperate?
He's a real... But I need him alive, so...
You don't need him.
Don't worry, Harkin's a coward. He'll talk long before I can really...
You still planning to kill Sidonis when we find him?
That's the plan. It'll be quick and painless. Unlike everyone he betrayed, he'll be spared the agony of a slow death. It's more than he deserves, but as long as he's dead, I'll be satisfied.
Garrus, you really think killing Sidonis will make things right?
I know you don't like it, Shepard, but I have to do this.
Is there no other way?
Maybe, but this is personal. I'll pull the trigger and I'll live with the consequences. All I'm asking is that you help me find him.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Right behind you.
Alright, none left in here. Okay. Let's go.
This should come in handy.
Shepard, I have patched into the warehouse scanners. The crates in the transport carriers overhead are rigged to explode when dropped.
Good to know.
Why don't you just turn it around?
Shit.
There we go.
Did I just accidentally yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shit.
Can't reach the target. This should slow him down.
They should have softened them up.
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
You're never getting in here, Garrus.
You can keep saying that. Doesn't make it true.
Harkin's going to regret this. Oh, crap. Two heavy mechs, incoming.
Do you really think you can take me down, kid?
Quick and mostly painless. Sorry, Tali, you decided to tank that thing for me, but we're okay. We made it.
Requesting Cloud Forces have engaged.
Well, hello, Harkin. Oh, I should have checked to make sure that Garrus isn't actually using that weapon.
But not close enough.
So, Fade. Couldn't make yourself disappear, huh?
Come on, Garrus. We can work this out. What do you need?
I'm looking for someone.
Well, I guess we both have something the other one wants.
That wasn't, wrong
We're not
answer.
here to ask favors, Harkin.
You don't say.
You helped a friend of mine disappear. I need to find him.
I might need a little more information than that.
His name was Sidonus. Turian came from the...
I know who he is, and I'm not telling you squat.
Harkin, this doesn't have to be hard.
Screw you. I don't give out client information. It's bad for business.
You know what else is bad for business? A broken neck.
All right. Get off me! Terminus really changed you, huh, Garrett?
No, but Sidonus opened my eyes. Now arrange a meeting.
Going. Yeah, it's me. There's a chance your identity may be compromised. That's why I'm calling. I'm sending an agent. Where do you want to meet? All right, he'll be there. Don't worry, I got it covered.
You're such a sleaze.
It's all good. He wants to meet you in front of Orbital Lounge, middle of the day. So, if our business is done, I'll be going.
I don't think so. You're a criminal now, Harkin.
So, what? You're just gonna kill me? That's not your style, Garrus.
Kill you? No. But I don't mind slowing you down a little.
You don't need to shoot him. He won't be able to hide from C-Sec now.
I guess it's your lucky day.
Yeah, I hope we could do this again real soon.
I didn't shoot him.
Come on, let's move.
Sidonus better be there, or I'm coming back to finish the job.
I want to make sure I get more Paragon points because gotta make sure Tally doesn't get exiled.
Harkin's a bloody menace. We shouldn't have just let him go. He deserved to be punished.
I'm getting a little worried about you, Garrus. You were pretty hard on Harkin.
You don't think he deserved it?
It's just not like you.
What do you want from me, Shepard? What would you do if someone betrayed you?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't let it change me.
I would have said the same thing before it happened to me.
It's not too late. You don't have to go through with this.
Who's going to bring Sidonus to justice if I don't? Nobody else knows what he's done. Nobody else cares. I don't see any other options.
Let me talk to him.
Talk all you want, but it won't change my mind. I don't care what his reasons were. He screwed us. He deserves to die.
I understand what you're going through, but do you really want to kill him?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not you.
This isn't you either.
Really? I've always hated injustice. The thought that Sidonus could get away with this? Why should he go on living while 10 good men lie in unmarked graves? I'm sorry, Shepard. Words aren't going to solve this problem. I need to set up. I can get a clear shot from over there.
What do you need me to do?
Keep him talking and don't get in my way. You know when he's in my sights. Give me a signal so I know you're ready, and I'll take the shot. You better go. He'll be here soon.
Yeah.
Shepard, can you hear me?
No can do. Whoa, what the hell's going on there?
All right. There he is. Wave him over and keep him talking.
Yeah, can't sleep. I can't eat. Keeps me up at night.
Let's get this over with.
You're in my shot. Move to the side.
Listen, Sidonis, I'm here to help you.
Don't ever say that name aloud.
I'm a friend of Garrus. He wants you dead, but I'm hoping that's not necessary.
Garrus, is this some kind of joke?
Damn it, Shepard. If he moves, I'm taking the shot.
You're not kidding, are you?
Nope.
Screw this. I'm not sticking around here to find out. Tell Garrus I had my own problems.
Don't move.
Get off me!
I'm the only thing standing between you and a hole in the head.
Fuck. Look,
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it. I didn't have a choice.
Everyone has a choice.
They got to me. Said they'd kill me if I didn't help. What was I supposed to do?
Let me take the shot, Shepard. He's a damn coward.
That's it? You were just trying to save yourself?
I know what I did. I know they died because of me. I have to live with that. I wake up every night, sick, sweating. Each of their faces staring at me, accusing me. I'm already a dead man. I don't sleep. Food has no taste. Some days, I just want it to be over.
Just give me the chance.
You've got to let it go, Garrus. He's already paying for his crime.
He hasn't paid enough.
I need the Paragon points.
Life.
Look at him, Garrus. He's not alive. There's nothing left to kill.
My men, they deserved better.
Tell Garrus... I guess there's nothing I can say to make it right.
Just go. Tell him to go.
He's giving you a second chance, Sidonis. Don't waste it.
I'll try, Garrus. I'll make it up to you somehow. Thank you for talking to him.
Guess not happy.
I know you want to talk about this, but I don't. Not yet.
I know it didn't go the way you planned, but I think it's for the best.
I'm not so sure.
Give it time.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be enough. I want to know I did the right thing, not just for me. For my men. They deserve to be avenged. But when Sidonis was in my sights, I just couldn't do it.
The lines between good and evil blur when we're looking at people we know.
Yeah, there was still good in him. I could see it. So much easier to see the world in black and white. Gray. I don't know what to do with gray.
You've got to go with your instincts.
My instincts are what got me into this mess.
Don't be too hard on yourself.
Thanks, Shepard. For everything. Let's get going. I need some distance from this place.
I'm with you.
Alright, let's go! Let's see here, how much money do I have? Still a little low. Woohoo! Piercing ammo! Didn't get that much.
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending.
Woohoo!
That bastard deserves.
Yes?
Nope, none.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
I think we're like 15,000, so I probably should go and do the next thing. No, hello.
Something I can do for you, Shepard?
How long did it take to
They
get
got
these
right.
guys back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never.
Ashley Williams.
I couldn't tell.
I better
anyone.
go.
My door is always open.
Okay. Where is it? Da. I know.
I'm
So-
Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
And it's not this one, it's the one over there. Pretty sure I need like 11,000.
This is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Yeah. Just about more like 1,500. Let's go.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Really? It could happen to you. Drill away in the ocean, dying from Keppel syndrome. A dream, oh boy. Torban, I hope this address will work. Send you intel if keepers have found anything, and this is important. See those scans you took? Turns out the keepers are bioengineered. No shit. And based on my comparisons to some of that material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. Whoa! It's amazeballs. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Thane would like to speak with you, Commander.
Okay. I guess he's ready to talk.
Shepard.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Well, spit it out.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. Father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help, I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped her body in sea vines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The Hanar lift her off the platform, they sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away.
They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why weren't you?
Rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Volus bankers store it and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. That's...
No messages for you, Commander.
Why, thank you. I know I'm here, but I am going to do Tally first. There we go. There we go. All right, Garrus is loyal. I don't care about bringing what's his name with me. Legion, I just don't. I usually get them pretty late. And there we go.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Hey, could you take that shit out for us? That'd be great. That'd be great. Please.
Captain Shepard, Tali Zora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if we need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Ra. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging
Okay.
Zora with such a thing.
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
This is just a show trial.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best.
God, my face and my helmet is all fucked up.
Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
I don't know, it just looks wrong. Maybe because my facial design is just bad.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
All Quarians are racist.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What?
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Yeah, Boshtet. I think Boshtet's probably like, you bastard or you shithead.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
Oh man, my head is starting to hurt.
Talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the Conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Loyalty to the is about more than just killing them. Talizor is guilty.
Oh, you're a shithead, you know that, right?
Kalrieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the Sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Kal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Garrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haestrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haestrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. If they can screw up a star, our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately.
And why would they do it?
To be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably nothing to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
And that's how the original game was originally supposed to end. Something to do with dark energy.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haestrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Will do, buddy.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking...
I like the actress that plays her.
Looking for information.
She's one of my favorites, Claudia Black.
I intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard.
It's a shame she never came bigger.
Against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Han Gerrel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship...
Weirdo!
With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Han Gerrel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
It was a pleasure to meet you. Doesn't sound like it, but...
Well to the Admirals.
Vitor!
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Cal Rieger, alright.
Out of control. This is on their heads.
No. Tali didn't do anything.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause.
He was a shithead.
Gave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
Noticed that, huh?
Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grew tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Thank you.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Boop, boop, boop. Let's see, what?
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of whatever Rail was doing.
Admiral,
I know that, Tali. But if Shala...
Can you tell me about the other Admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit-wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Think?
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Yeah, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth.
Did she say that?
Created the people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but...
I need a drink! Drink!
Both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
You have a ship named Quib-Quib?
Quib-Quib.
There we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib-Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
You're a suit wetter.
Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Alright, let's go!
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
Oh, fuck off. He's not guilty.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vast Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
Alright. Let's do this. Excuse me. Maybe I should stick my head down. Yeah, that's all you got, Garrus. Just one. Wow, that was some bad shooting at the end, though.
Concussive shot ready. Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rail Zora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
Alright, alright, alright. Let's go. Uh-oh, what? A drone?
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father.
But it looks like a drone. Geth drone.
Looks like
From the
parts
first
of a
game.
disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made the part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
She's a very...
More pockets than you'd think.
She's a very resourceful girl.
Salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Alright.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Oh boy. I don't get that.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
That's not good, I would guess.
This might be useful.
Geth shield strength. Wee.
Hostile!
boy. Alright, let's see here.
This should punch through their armor.
Alright. Okay. I must have ran over something, I guess.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Not yet.
This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Dilly. Well, that didn't work.
Look sharp. Locked hostile. Look sharp.
Think we got them all.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rael Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rael Zora.
Mm-hmm.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness.
Let's see here. Move. Let's go.
Incoming.
Should've love being a Vanguard. It's so awesome. Okay, let's get the evidence.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the Admirals, not anyone.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Can't they just scan the ship for life?
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
A pity Shepard past Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth of the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Hurry up, bitches! Hurry up!
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, Please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Talizora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
We can use this.
Yay! Got a loyal Tali.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rail's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
I knew they wouldn't exile Tali Zora.
Did you? Did you? Really? Did you really?
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rail Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only going to make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
Yeah.
Nice talking, Shepard. It's funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Cop.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
What's your take on the war? Are the Admirals gonna try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the Admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. but a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Carl, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. Glad that on our side.
Aha! Let's go! End mission. We've spoken to everybody. All right.
You've received a new message at your private terminal.
Are you sure about that, Kelly? Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm surprised by Thane's spiritual side. His psych profile mentioned little of it, and he carries himself with such cold confidence. I'm not sure if I find him scary or sexy.
A lot of women like bad boys.
No. Good guys are pretty nice too. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
All right, let's go. Merpraise. Yeah, take that. We. Guess I don't have the. I guess I don't have the plans for it, or something that needs to get trained. I don't know. All right, let's. Check out the fish. Look at them, they're alive. And I don't have to feed them, but whatever, I'll feed them. Looks like I'm still missing a model. Okay. Gotta talk to Tali and Garrus.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
No problem. Let's see.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
All right.
Talk to you later.
I can't believe the Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
You never know.
Expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
It's one thing about being negative. If you're never proved right, you're happy.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about tracking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly,
Yeah.
what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
Well, that seems like a pretty good Turian to me.
For high-risk missions.
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I took her down gently.
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
That works.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus.
By that shit-eating smile Shepard had. Alright, let's go. Let's see if I wonder if this will I wonder if they'll give me. Sometimes if you reset the area, they'll talk, but I don't think there's really anything Tali will probably have to say right now.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to do something else. Damn it. Got a good drink. I think I ran out of water. Oh, let's see what Joker has to say.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. and we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Oh my god.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
And the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my
That's
thumb
it for
on-
now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, let's go. Let's get that last piece of equipment from the Citadel. Or maybe we should do the planets here. Oh, look at that. All that element zero. Okay. Holy shit. Holy shite!
Probe launched.
Look at that. Wow.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Probe launched. Okay, I miss. Oh, there it is.
Launching probe.
Alright, don't go to half. So, what do we do now? Let's see here. Check to see how much money I have. Because I might head over to Mega because I don't think I have everything from Omega too. I don't really plan on doing things mission yet, so.
Also, according to CSEC, a drill recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Okay, I guess I don't have any points to give you, Tali, so. I might have to go look up where the workers are that tells you about the fish. That there's no fish in the Presidium. Maybe I should call it here soon.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
There we go. Yeah, I probably don't have enough money for... I think I got everything from Omega, but if there's more fish there, I want to pick them up. Or at the very least, I'll find out if I've actually still have more stuff on there to pick up. Bam! So I'm pretty sure I have everything from Ilium. Did I go to the right one? I didn't. Well, I don't really feel like dealing with that. No, I didn't. It's right there. Boop. Oh, great. The light fixture in my room sucks. I think it just overheats and then all of a sudden just turns off.
High for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Some of this reminds me of life on the flotilla. Cramped and crowded with no real privacy, and the people don't work together for the common goal. There's no sense of family here. Just...
Is that Shepard? Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Cell. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition.
Oh my God!
People to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, We could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
Ah,
I'm in
okay.
the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Doesn't sound shady at all.
Consort may be leaving the Citadel after years of dog press and rumors of intelligence leaks. Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest as the disease is now under control.
In other news, the human colony of Horizon has been attacked. Another in a series of human failures.
Yeah, yeah.
Deeper in the galaxy. The Council has blamed the attacks on Batarian slave traders or random pirates. No one has come forward to claim responsibility, rendering those theories weak.
Probably not a big deal.
For those who carried out the attack on the helpless human colony, well done. Don't give those upstarts a moment to breathe.
Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed to see him return, others believe his false death was a betrayal.
His false death was a return.
Commander Shepard's likeness on its colonial seal. The commander's family was killed in a slaver attack, but Shepard has maintained ties to the colony.
Hmm.
Society, or a boon for the station's depressed labor market. A new study of the Forge's adaptive capabilities shows that with the proper treatment, young Forge
That is everything. Okay.
Society, a study sponsored by Genera staffing.
Probably.
End is not.
Okay. I probably should have chose Samara, since
After a Geth attack nearly destroyed it, the colony
since the idea is to, since I'm here, do her loyalty mission. Probably should switch out then.
A researcher known only as Dr. Wayne has been promised immunity and has suggested Cerberus may also be tied to the death.
Damn it, no. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it here tonight, so I might as well save it. And bam. Main menu. Quit. Quit. Time to go. Alright, well, let's bring this up. Alright, well, thank you for joining me and thank you for watching. I will be back on Monday, most likely playing more Mass Effect. Either that or I might try to play more, since I took Wednesday off. Maybe I'll play Halo and try to make some progress on that so I can move on to another game. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you then, and until we meet again, good night.